Okay, our final presenter today is Ryan Warner from the Department of Counselor Education and Counseling Psychology. The title of his talk is Coping Responses to Racial Microaggressions Among African American Doctoral Students in Psychology.
I know Black lives matter, but don't all lives matter? This statement is an example of a racial microaggression. Racial microaggressions are displayed as subtle, covert forms of racial discrimination directed towards marginalized populations. This is important because previous research shows that the more racial microaggressions African Americans perceive, the lower their psychological well-being, which means increased likelihood of developing anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. According to the Department of Education, the significant lack of African American doctoral students in the field of psychology may be due to these students experiencing racial microaggressions. But few studies to date explore how African American doctoral students cope with racial microaggressions in their academic programs. My research addressed this gap in the literature by nationally surveying African American psychology doctoral students regarding coping strategies used when encountering racial microaggressions in their programs. Of 155 responses, every student who participated in my study reported to experience at least one racial microaggression in their doctoral program within the last 6 months. The most frequent being, someone perceived their intelligence was questioned due to the color of their skin. Imagine how they may have felt. To cope with these experiences, doctoral students use two main strategies. First, some students tried ignoring these racial microaggressions when they occurred. This strategy was found to lower their psychological well-being. Second, other students chose to engage in dialogue with the perpetrator, which ultimately enhanced their well-being or overall happiness. My research shows that engaging in discussion may be the most beneficial response for African American doctoral students coping with racial microaggressions. Future research can find additional effective coping strategies to assist with retention and academic success. And perhaps we can all be more aware that racial microaggressions do matter. Thank you.